Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video on Dogwifhat or WIF. I always feel a little bit weird analyzing this coin because meme coins in general are just I'm going to try to talk serious about this. All right, so bear with me, but it is a meme coin. We'll talk about WIF. Very bullish right here. Very bullish this morning, but yesterday, overall, if you look at the structure right here. I think it's quite clear to see the structure. Basically, after hitting this this kind of double top or triple bottom, double top, triple bottom, we've been very bullish, right? So that's since last week Sunday. Then we had this crucial resistance level. If you zoom out, you can also see like this was this level right here that we broke above earlier yesterday, between 2.25 and 2.35. That was the main level to break. And we broke above that earlier today, as you can see. Well, no, we actually broke above it yesterday already, excuse me. But earlier today, we got quite a lot of momentum, and we tried to kind of take off from this. Now, first of all, if you purely technically look at this, and you look at the breakout we've had right here, above the 200 EMA, for example, and the 100 EMA, like even if we retest down to 2.2 and 2.25, I would still say we're fine, all right? So we have a relatively big buffer zone to the demand side where we can drop down into and we would still be bullish. And because of that bullish breakout and what we've seen earlier this morning, which we'll get into a little bit later, but because of that, it's difficult for me to not be bullish on WIF. We also gained some nice momentum, so some new momentum earlier this morning after having a lot of momentum yesterday. Excuse me. So now, look, I'm not sure if this new momentum we got earlier this morning, I'm not sure if that's going to stick. But just the fact that we got this breakout, for me, is enough to tell you that I do think it most likely will continue. Now, like I said, if you really want to be safe and you want to long it from here, I would just have some sort of a stop loss between 2.08. But all right, so the next price target right here is some sort of a smaller level around 2.75. As you can see, that's historically well respected as well. So for me, and it can be a very short analysis for this way, but for me, it's most likely that we'll get up there. Now, whether we can break above that or not, I think that depends on multiple factors, and one of those factors is if we actually do have enough momentum for that. And right now, excuse me, right now momentum, like I said, it's growing slowly. It's too early to say anything conclusive about whether this momentum will stick or whether it will disappear after hitting some sort of a resistance, so we cannot say much about that. But something I think is very, very interesting that happened earlier this morning is this. All right, this is Solana against Bitcoin. That has been bullish for some time now, but that also broke out. WIF is a Solana meme coin, and what we saw earlier this morning, and this is still going on, is that the Solana meme coins are performing very, very well. All right, you can see that right here, Bonk, WIF, Boom, all performing very well. If that continues, like we can be up to 2.75 this afternoon, all right? And I do think that this breakout is strong enough to hold. So that momentum we saw earlier this morning, I think that's enough to cause some sort of a bullish breakout for Solana. I think fundamentally that's very bullish for WIF. I think technically WIF is bullish because of the breakout we had on the higher time frames, and therefore I'm bullish. All right, now whether we can break, like I said, whether we can break above 2.75 or not, that still depends. I would like to think we can actually get up to 3.25 as well, which I would say is like the lower level of the next resistance level. Excuse me. But I'm going to be conservative about that. All right, for now, I think this is most likely. If we get some sort of a deeper pullback from Bitcoin, which is a possibility as well, keep that in mind. If we get some sort of a deeper pullback from Bitcoin, then it's still possible that WIF has to retest 2.2. So keep in mind that that's a scenario as well. But I do think that this in general is the most likely direction and the most likely scenario here. Now, if you're interested in that, I will keep you updated on this. But for now, those are my thoughts based and also what I base those thoughts on. So if you do have any questions, let me know. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.